All right, buddy. So this is exercise number 5. Again, full body combination move. You can throw it in anywhere. All you need is your body weight and the floor. All right, no equipment, but very effective.
Hi, welcome to the Judy Terrell Show, where I explore topics intended to optimize every body 50, 60, 70, and above.
Hi, everybody, and welcome to episode number 5 in my 6-part series on exercises for people, men and women both, who are over 60, who are fit, but you didn't, or you're not able to get to the gym today, or you're not able to get to your workout in the basement, and you still don't want to do nothing. So what can you do that will hit like a whole body? What's one exercise sequence that will hit your whole body that you can get done in less than 10 minutes, that you can check your box off, I didn't miss my workout, even though you don't have time to do a whole workout? All right, that's what this series is about. This is episode number 5, so I've already done 4. You're going to get 5, and there's one more to come, 6. But let me just clarify. These exercises I'm showing, they are for my fit over 60 population of men and women. So this is for somebody like myself. I'm 61 years old, but I'm still competing in Ironman triathlons. And so I have a regular exercise practice, but I'm looking for things, more tools in my toolbox for when I'm time crunched and I don't want to miss a workout. All right. If you are not, I work with clients all the time that are my same age and younger, older populations. I have 70 years old people who are still running races and doing things. And then I have 70-year-olds that are, struggle to move in their everyday life. So I address all populations, but in this series, this is for the fitter ones, us that have been keeping our exercises going, and we want to, keep it going even further. And so this is for you. All right. So now this one that I'm going to illustrate right now is a reverse plank leg lift into Superman's, which is targeting the whole back chain of your body from your calves right up into your, upper neck. So let me show you the exercise, and I'm going to illustrate 2 repetitions of it, and then I'm going to talk to you about modifications that are more commonly needed for the 60 plus population I work with to be able to let you do this if you've got some compensations that you need. All right, so let's do it first. So I'm going to come down to my mat here, and this exercise starts on your back with your hands behind you, your feet straight out. You're going to push up into a reverse plank, look at the ceiling with your head, and then you're going to lift alternating legs. 2, 3, 4. Good. Come down. Roll over onto your belly. Arms are out. Eyes look at the floor. And then you're doing 4 Supermans. Erector spinae, back muscles. And 4. Good. And then that was 1 repetition of this. You come back, sit up, hands behind you, lift, and repeat. 1, 2, 3, 4, come down. I'm going to roll the opposite direction just for illustration. And eyes look at the floor. And 1, 2, 3, and 4. And then, of course, you would roll back and continue. Now, that is 2 repetitions of 4 and 4. That's 1 repetition, okay? How many would you do? You would do somewhere between, I'm going to say between 4 and 12, depends on your fitness level and your strength in your back body. But whatever the number is, you're going to take it where you have what's called 1 RIR, 1 rep in reserve left. And what that means is you just did 1. You probably could do 1 more execution of it, but you are feeling like jelly. If that is what you get to, then you have hit the right number. And that's where you should call it a set. Okay?
Your Second 50.life is my virtual platform that is designed for both men and women over 50 and 60, 70, and 80. And it includes pre-recorded video information on exercise and how to do it, whether you're fit and in good health, or if you have bad knees, bad shoulders, a bad back, whatever. It includes information on how to eat for weight management and how to eat for health management. It includes information on the psychology of the aging and what do we need to do in our heads, because let's face it, this aging thing is not for the faint of heart. So your Second 50.life is a virtual platform of resources that you can access at your own leisure, but it also includes 2 times a month live video coaching with me so that you can bring your own individual questions and get individual coaching, as well as have access to all the information on the pre-recorded videos. So please check it out, because we're all in this together and we got this.
One set of whatever that is, 8 to 12 repetitions, should be enough to make you feel jello. Okay, it's going to take somewhere about 8 to 10 minutes. And that's it. Check it off for the day. You've got your entire back body. You know, when you're doing the reverse leg lifts, you're getting the hamstrings and your glutes and your back muscles. You're opening up the chest and you're using the back, upper rhomboids and trapezius and lats for stabilization. When you roll, you're working your transverse and your obliques. When you do the Supermans, you're working the erector spinae, your rhomboids, again, the whole back kinetic chain, your glutes. And then rolling back, again, you get your rotational muscles in your core. When you're in the reverse plank position, you're getting stabilization. And when you're in the Supermans, you're getting the contraction, expansion, and contraction. So you're getting stabilization and, the range in the muscles with the load. It's a phenomenal series, this one, for your back kinetic chain, which I'm going to say 98% of us, that is where we get weak. That's why we slump over as we're getting older. We get lower back pain. Our pelvis goes out of, alignment. That can lead to a whole host of things in your lower body. Hip issues, lower back issues, from the waist down pretty much. So we want to keep those back bodies strong, and this combination addresses that. We also sit too much and we sit rounded, so it's countering all the sitting that we tend to be doing. And I'm going to throw myself under the bus. I'm an active 61-year-old and I still sit way more than I did when I was an active 50-year-old or 40-year-old. It's just how it is, right? So we need this back body kinetic chain sequence to balance just everyday life. All right, everybody. So modifications for this is, instead of legs out straight, because this is a lot of load on weak muscles, bend your knees and then do the leg lifts like this. And then you can progress to have your legs go further out until you can get to the point where they are straight out, okay? So again, if you try it straight and it's not even possible, then bend your knees and do it in this position, modification. All right, Supermans, this one. All right, when you're coming down here, sometimes, again, very weak in the back body. So, if you can't do both arms and legs, then you're going to do one at a time, alternating sides. So right arm, left leg. All right, that's a way of decreasing the load on those muscles until you can progress up to being able to do a higher load. It would be very similar if you were doing a bicep curl and you start with a 5-pound weight and then you go up to a 7-pound weight and then you go up to a 10-pound weight. This is progressing by doing one arm and leg at a time, or even just one leg or one arm, if that's, depending on how, atrophied those muscles in the back have become, and then progress it up as you go to get to both. All right, buddy, so this is exercise number 5. Again, full body combination move. You can throw it in anywhere. All you need is your body weight and the floor, all right? No equipment, but very effective, all right? So if you've liked this, go back and look at the other 4 that I've done already. And I have a website, judyterrell.com. I work with people remotely, designing programs for them at home. And I have a platform called yoursecond50.life, where there's a whole exercise library, and I'm targeting 50, 60, 70, 80, 90-year-olds, because there's compensations that we need just because of our age. So check that out as well. And in the meantime, enjoy this exercise. Stay tuned for one more in this series. We've got this Fitness Over 60 thing going on, and I'll see you in another video soon. And yes, high five, everybody. And if you'd like to have access to some of my additional resources, I can be found at Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, and on my website, www.judyterrell.com.